Horror Files, where fear meets technology.
Some nights don't end. They just bleed into the morning. The world looks the same. But Ayla isn't. She wanted answers. But what she found instead was hunger. A dangerous incident. Ayla loses control. A truck skids on the road in front of them. The driver distracted on his phone. Rian instinctively steps back. But Ayla reacts first. The lamp above them explodes with blue light. A wave of energy shoots from her body. The truck's brakes lock. It stops inches from hitting them. Rian stares at Ayla in shock. Ayla trembles. "I didn't mean to." Rian grabs her, pulls her into a hug. "It's okay. You saved us." But Ayla is shaking. Because she finally understood something. Her powers don't just read anymore. They can bend reality. A father's shadow weakens and leaves a warning. Later that night, Ayla sits alone in her room. The shadow appears. Dim, flickering, thin. Not strong like before. Ayla stands. "Why are you fading?" The shadow looks tired. "I stayed too long. Too much of my energy is gone. Your mind is opening faster than we expected." Ayla steps closer. "Then tell me what's coming." He hesitates. Shakes his head. "It's not just your abilities growing. It's the world's watching you." Ayla freezes. "Worlds?" The shadow tries to lift his hand. But it passes through the air weakly. "Ayla, something ancient felt you. Something that doesn't belong here. A being from the other side." He glitches. Fades. Disappears. Ayla stares at the empty space, shivering. Love made her stronger. Power made her vulnerable. And destiny was about to arrive in human form. Ayla visits a club one night. Rian is sick at home. Ayla wanders alone into a quiet underground club. Soft neon lights. Deep bass. Bodies moving like shadows. Ayla sits in a corner, watching quietly. Trying to calm the voices in her head. The more emotions she absorbs, the more the world blurs. Everything slows. A man walks through the crowd. Tall. Sharp features. Eyes glowing faintly silver blue. His aura isn't human. His presence presses against her mind like a warm storm. He stops right in front of her. Not smiling. Not speaking. Just watching her. Ayla's heart flips. Something in him feels familiar. Like a memory she never had. He didn't belong to this world. He belonged to the echoes between them. She scans him, and everything breaks. Out of instinct. Ayla's broken device flickers back to life. Blue sparks. Static. A pulse. The man's eyes lock onto hers. A shockwave blasts through Ayla's skull. She almost falls. Images slam into her mind. Symbols. Ancient, glowing, impossible to decode. Gates. Tall, carved, alive. Beings. Floating, luminous, neither human nor ghost. Forests. Dark, magical, breathing with light. Fair folk. Spirits with silver blood. A stone. Glowing turquoise. With veins of ancient power. Ayla collapses. People around her keep dancing, unaware. Only he watches her. Silent. Knowing. Almost sad. This man didn't carry human memories. He carried a map to another world. The gate, the truth Ayla decodes. Her mind pieces it together. A parallel realm. Older than Earth. Hidden behind a dimensional veil. Ruled by ancient tribes and spirit kingdoms. Connected through the stone of passage. A gateway key. A compass. A heart. A weapon. Her father warned her. And now she knows why. The cliffhanger. Ayla stumbles out of the club. Breathing fast. Holding her head. Hands shaking. The device glows dangerously. Brighter than ever. Alive again. Awakened by the otherworldly force. She looks at the sky. And sees a faint tear in reality. Not big. Not visible to most. But she sees it. A crack. A doorway. A warning. The story was about to turn deadly. Because Ayla touched something humans were never meant to touch. Ayla stumbles outside the club, world spinning. Cold air cuts her cheeks. Rain starts falling slowly. The device behind her ear glows violently. Not blue this time. Silver. Like the man's eyes. Ayla gasps. Clutches the wall. Her vision swims with symbols and gates. Then, a presence appears behind her. Silent. Heavy. Ancient. Ayla turns. He's there. The man from inside. Close enough that she can see the faint shimmer in his pupils. Like galaxies moving behind them. He doesn't blink. Doesn't breathe normally. Doesn't hide what he is. Ayla whispers. You're not human. He finally speaks. Voice smooth, deep, unearthly. Neither are you. Ayla's heart stops. The truth he reveals, one sentence that changes everything. He steps closer, rain sliding off him like light. I've been looking for you, Ayla. Ayla stumbles back. For what? He tilts his head, studying her like a rare artifact. Because you are the only one alive. Who can open the gate? Ayla's breath catches. What gate? His eyes glow brighter. The one between worlds. Rian arrives, too late, too human. Behind them, footsteps splash through puddles. Ayla. Rian runs toward her, soaked, scared. Ayla turns, relief flooding her chest. Rian. But the glowing-eyed man steps between them. A protective, warning movement. Rian freezes. Who is this guy? The man's voice drops into something sharp. A threat. Ayla snaps. No. Rian is not a threat. The man's jaw tightens. Love blinds you. The gate does not forgive love. Ayla steps forward. What do you want from me? He says the words slowly, like an ancient prophecy. The realms are shifting. A war is coming. And you, the girl of echoes, are the key. The vision, when he touches her. He reaches toward Ayla. Not aggressively, but gently. His fingers graze her temple. The world explodes into visions. Floating islands made of crystal. Rivers of silver light. Giant spirit trees that whisper. Armored fairfolk riding storm creatures. A throne made of moonstone. A queen made of starlight. A giant gate carved into the fabric of reality. A war of kingdoms. A prophecy. The mind-child who carries many souls will open the passage when the worlds collide. Ayla tears away from him, collapsing to her knees. Rain soaks her hair, her face, her clothes. Rian rushes to her. Ayla! Baby, breathe. But the glowing-eyed man lifts a hand, blocking him. She belongs to both worlds now. Rian shouts. Back off. The man looks at Ayla with something like sadness. You'll understand soon. He steps back and vanishes right into thin air. A ripple of silver light remains for 1 second, then disappears. Rian holds her, and she breaks. Ayla clutches Rian's shirt. Her voice cracks. Rian, I'm scared. I don't know what's happening to me. Rian pulls her against his chest, holding her tight. I'm here. Whatever this is. I'm not leaving you. For a moment, she believes him. But the device pulses again. Silver light. Ringing in her ears. Symbols flashing behind her eyes. Her destiny isn't stopping. It's accelerating. Love couldn't slow destiny. Fear couldn't stop it. And Ayla was finally standing at the edge of the world she was born to enter. The waiting realm, parallel reveal. Later that night, Ayla dreams. But it's not a dream. It's a place. A dim blue forest. Mist swirling around tall glowing trees. Shapes move in the distance. She sees her mother's silhouette. Miss Helena holding a silver lantern. Ian, her father's shadow, half-formed but smiling sadly. They are standing together. Watching her. Not approaching. Not calling her name. Just waiting. Patient. Quiet. Knowing she will one day arrive. But not now. Not until the end of the story. Ayla reaches for them. And the dream shatters. Ayla wakes up with one new truth. The device is still glowing silver. Her heart pounds. Her destiny is no longer human. And the man in the club. He wasn't an enemy. He wasn't random. He was the messenger. The worlds are waking. The gate is calling. And Ayla's life, her love, her pain, her power, is just the beginning. She touched a memory that wasn't human. And now the realms want her back. Ayla can't sleep anymore. It's 4:38 a.m. Ayla sits at the edge of her bed. Her eyes are tired. Her hair messy. Her heart racing. The device behind her ear flickers silver on its own. Sometimes pulsing like a heartbeat. Sometimes glowing like a warning. Every time it lights up, she hears faint whispers. In a language she doesn't know, but somehow understands. The language of the realms. Humans dream while sleeping. Chosen ones dream while awake. Rian shows up early morning, worried. The doorbell rings softly. Rian. Still sleepy. Still handsome. Still loyal in a way that warms her bones. He hands her warm coffee. You didn't message. I got worried. Ayla takes it with trembling hands. Rian. There's something you should know. Rian sits beside her, gently brushing her hair back. Anything. I'm here. She opens her mouth to tell him. Everything. The gate. The man. The prophecy. But before she can, the lights flicker. The air thickens. The temperature drops. Rian stiffens. Not again. A crack of silver opens in the hallway air. Slow. Beautiful. Terrifying. Ayla stands. Rian grabs her hand. A figure steps out of the crack. The man with the glowing eyes. Stronger this time. More real. More dangerous. He looks at Rian first. Cold. Assessing. Unimpressed. You shouldn't be here, human. Rian steps forward, fearless. She's not going anywhere with you. The man raises a brow. You can't protect her from destiny. Ayla steps between them. Stop. Both of you. The man's eyes soften only for her. I have a name. You should know it, Ayla. He places a hand on his chest. I am Kale, guardian of the gate. The silver crack closes behind him. Kale's warning, the realms are opening. Kale walks slowly around Ayla's room, his presence bending the air. No gate opens without purpose. No prophecy awakens without danger. Rian clenches his jaw. What prophecy? Kale's eyes glow. The prophecy of the mind child. The girl who carries the echoes of many souls. The one who can read any being. Human or otherwise. Ayla steps back. That's me. Kale nods. And the realms felt you the moment your device awakened. Rian looks pale. What happens if the realms find her? Kale's voice is calm. They won't just find her. They will claim her. Ayla's breath catches. No. Kale's eyes soften. Yes. A creature crosses into Earth, the first enemy. Lights explode outside her house. A chilling scream echoes. Kale turns sharply. They've come. Rian rushes to the window. A shadowy creature, tall, twisted, with glowing hollow eyes, crawls out of a tear in the sky. Ayla's body freezes. What is that? Kale steps forward, eyes blazing silver. A soul hunter. A creature that feeds on those touched by the gate. Rian pulls Ayla behind him instinctively. Ayla, we need to leave. Right now. Kale's voice thunderous. No. It wants her. Running won't help. The creature screeches and lunges. Ayla screams. Kale moves like lightning. A silver aura bursts from his hands, blasting the creature back. It snarls and dissolves into dust. Ayla collapses onto the floor. Rian grabs her. You're safe. I've got you. Kale shakes his head. No. The first creature has crossed. More will follow. The device evolves. A silver relic. Ayla's device burns against her skin. She screams. Rian panics. Ayla. Kale steps forward. The relic is awakening. The device detaches from her ear on its own. Floats in the air. Glows silver gold. Shifts shape. Expands. contracts, until it becomes a small, ancient-looking pendant, with lines of glowing symbols running across it. Rian whispers, "That's not technology." Kale smiles softly. "It never was." He catches the relic gently, places it in Ayla's shaking hands. "This belonged to the gatekeepers. Your father only copied its shape." Ayla stares at the relic, trembling. Her destiny wasn't built by science. It was chosen by another world. Rian's heart breaks. He feels her slipping away. He steps toward her. "Ayla, tell him no. Tell him you're not going anywhere." Ayla looks at Rian, then at Kale, then at the relic glowing in her palm. Her heartbeat becomes painful. Kale's voice is soft. "You don't belong fully to this world, Ayla." And the realm's awaking. Ayla whispers, voice breaking, "I didn't ask for this." "Kale." Destiny rarely asks. Rian shakes his head, tears forming. "No. No. I'm not losing you to some magical world." Ayla steps forward, touching Rian's chest. "You're not losing me. I just don't know how to stay." The prophecy, written about her. Kale lifts his hand. A wall of symbols illuminates in air, ancient, glowing. Ayla reads them instinctively. When the child of many echoes awakens, the stone shall follow. The gate shall open. The realms shall rise. And the war shall begin. Ayla's voice shakes. "What war?" Kale's eyes darken. "Between the living and the forgotten." Ayla looks at Kale, then Rian, then the glowing sky crack outside her window. She whispers, "I'm the key." Kale, "You are." Rian, "You're still mine." Ayla, "I'm both." And so the girl who belonged to two worlds was forced to choose neither, until the gate opened for her. The crack in the sky widens. That night, Ayla stands on her rooftop, wind whipping her hair, silver cracks flickering across the clouds. The air charged like a storm with secrets. Ayla whispers, "What do you want from me?" But the sky doesn't answer. Instead, the silver relic in her hand glows. A pulse. Then another. Like a heartbeat from another world. When two worlds call the same person, the veil between them begins to thin. Kale appears, smooth, quiet, not human. A soft ripple. The air bends. Kale steps out of thin space like he walked through a curtain. No footstep. No wind. Just presence. Ayla's breath catches. "You came back." Kale's voice low. "I always come when the gate stirs." He steps beside her. Rian watches from the doorway of the rooftop. Worried, jealous, protective, but trying not to show it. Kale glances at him, then turns back to Ayla. "Your relic is responding. It's time to see what lies beyond." He extends a hand. Ayla hesitates. Rian steps forward sharply. "Ayla, don't go anywhere with him. Please." But Ayla's heart is split. Fear pulls her back. Destiny pulls her forward. And the relic burns in her palm like it's calling her name. She whispers, "Show me." Kale nods once, and touches the relic. Everything goes white. Ayla steps into the veil between worlds. The rooftop dissolves. The city vanishes. Ayla finds herself standing in a place that feels like a dream built on stars. A bridge of silver light stretches endlessly. Floating. Shimmering. Alive. Mist curls around her feet. Whispers echo from the clouds. Kale stands beside her, glowing faintly. Rian is gone. Ayla's voice shakes. What is this? Kale looks out into the mist. This is the veil. The boundary between Earth and the spirit realm. Ayla takes a step forward, and the bridge ripples like water. Her reflection appears beneath her feet. Glowing eyes. Hair floating weightlessly. Shadows swirling around her. She gasps. I look different. Kale's voice softens. This place shows your truth. Not your body. Your soul. Ayla touches her glowing cheek, trembling. What am I turning into? Kale answers gently. Not into something. You are returning to what you always were. The spirit realm shows her a memory, not hers. The mist swirls. Forms a scene. A woman standing at a glowing gate. Crying, holding a baby. The baby looks like Ayla. The woman whispers. You'll be safer there. The human world will protect you. For a while. Ayla clutches her chest. Mom? Kale nods. She wasn't always human, Ayla. She came from the spirit realm. She hid herself. For you. Ayla's breath catches in her throat. My mother is from there? Kale's eyes glow brighter. And she returned there the night your father died. Meanwhile on Earth, Rian makes a choice. Back on the rooftop, the silver crack closes. Rian is left alone. Heart pounding. Hands shaking. He whispers. Ayla, I'm not losing you to another world. He runs downstairs, grabs his coat, and leaves the house. He doesn't have powers. Doesn't know magic. Doesn't understand any of this. But he has one thing the realms can't match. He loves her. And is willing to walk through hell for her. Back in the Vale, the revelation of Why her mother, Helena and Ian wait. The mist swirls again, forming two figures. Miss Helena. And Ayla's mother. Standing under the glowing gate. Watching her. Kale speaks. They are waiting. Not trapped. Not dead. Waiting. Ayla feels tears burn her eyes. For what? Kale turns toward her. For you. The mist shifts again, revealing. Ian, her father's echo, half human, half spirit. He stands beside her mother and Helena. Silent. Sad. Enduring. Ayla whispers. There, together. Kale nods. They cannot cross without the key. Ayla grips the relic tighter. I'm the key. Kale steps closer. Only you can open the passage. Only you can reunite the realms. Only you can free them. Ayla breaks. Falls to her knees. This is too much. Kale kneels beside her gently. Places a hand over hers. You were born for this burden. But you don't have to carry it alone. Ayla looks up at him, eyes trembling. For the first time. Kale's expression softens into something almost human. You have me. And you have your heart, which holds more power than any realm. Every power has a price. Every truth has a shadow. And Ayla? She's standing on the edge of both. This was only the beginning. The next part? It won't just change her story. It'll break it. Wait for part 5. Stay tuned.
Tech Horror Files, where fear meets technology.